Welcome, welcome Divine Being to Breathe and Receive Session 5. Session 5, Feeling Alive. Let's just take a moment to arrive and be here in this space. Just getting yourself comfortable in a seated position. Taking some deep breaths to tune in, to tune out. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose. We're just going to do a seated rocking position to the left and the right. You can have your hands just resting on your legs. And then we're also going to just gently rock back and forth, back and forth. Moving from the back and forth to the left and the right. Very gentle movement, finding your center. Letting go of anything you don't need for this practice right now, blowing it away. Inhale in spaciousness, presence, groundedness, receptivity. Exhale in fear, doubt, worries, confusion. Breathing it out, letting it go. And then finding your center space, finding your center. It might be some small circle movements as well as you come back into your center. Taking your awareness inside. Eyes gently closed. Taking a moment to notice sensations in your body, your breath, and the thoughts in your mind. Noticing how you are in this moment. Releasing any stories, any dramas that are unfolding in the mind. And instead welcoming curiosity, compassion, allowing openness and presence. We're going to rub our palms together. Generating heat between the palms. And I invite you to place your palms anywhere on your body that feels like it needs some love and care, some healing and support. Maybe your knees, your shoulder, your heart, your back, wherever your hands need to go. Allow yourself to place them there. Take a nice deep inhale and make the sound of the heart, the R sounds. We're going to do 3, inhaling. Rubbing the palms once more. Feeling that vibration in your breath, in your cells, in your awareness. Placing the hands now. You may choose to place them again where they were placed earlier. You might gently place them over your heart center or directly over the heart, or maybe one hand around the heart and the other hand on another part of your body that feels like it would welcome support. Let's take a moment now to inhale support, to inhale compassion, to inhale tenderness for ourselves. Inhaling support, inhaling compassion, inhaling tenderness for ourselves. Inhaling support, inhaling tenderness, inhaling compassion, breathing in to receive. Breathing in to listen. Breathing out to release, to let go. Sharp exhales out through the mouth and in through the nose. You can do one more palm rub with a deep breath in through nose and out through mouth. And final here, just for this part, to place the hands wherever they need to be placed on your body temple. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's do 3 more. Letting it go, letting it flow. Rubbing the palms, beloveds. We're going to do our let go practice. Palms, once they feel warm, face covered, and we're going to whisper the word let go 3 times. Gently covering the face. Inhaling on the exhale, let go. Let go. 3 times in total. Let go. Let go. Covering the eyes with the warmth of the palms, blinking. And gently coming back. Gently coming back. Let's take a moment to set our intention for our practice today. What feels alive in season for me at this moment to feel, to receive, to tune into. I am, I feel. You may place a hand gently on your heart and on your navel, or if you want to place your hands on another part of the body that feels loving and compassionate and tender for you, please do that. I am blessed. I feel loved. I feel supported. I feel healthy. I feel vibrant. I feel divine. Tuning into your intention, beloved. I am, I feel, and breathing it from your awareness into your heart space and down into your belly, into your second brain. And allowing the breath to become the bridge to activate the intention from the mind into the heart, into the belly, into your practice. I am divine. I feel safe. I feel loved. I feel present and clear. Just notice what is alive for you to tune into as you start to repeat your intention into your heart space and down into your belly. Maybe saying it out loud or softly repeating in your mind. Your I am, I feel. Your Sankalpa. Just always in the present tense. I flow with the rhythm of life. I trust in a higher power. Feeling the rising and falling as you allow yourself to start to embody your intention with your attention and focus. And on the next exhale, beloved, we're going to blow the intention out into the universe, letting it go, letting it flow. We're going to rub the palms and gently cover the eyes, taking a moment to blink into the palms and coming back into this here and now. When we cover the eyes like that, it just helps this something called a reticular activating system. So it's a much more gentle process than just open your eyes and they've been closed for a few moments. Okay, so again, we're going to come back to our rocking, lovely ones. So just gently rocking. You can go into bigger movements or smaller. Allowing yourself to be in a comfortable seat, maybe having some cushioning if you're on your chair. Just lengthen up through the spine. And we're going back and forwards as well. Just finding a rhythm. We're going to do our seated circles in one direction first, beloved. Inhaling at the front if you can, exhaling at the back. Big circle movements. Diaphragmatic breaths. If you can, you might exhale through the mouth or through the nose, depending on how you're feeling. I find that the exhale out through the mouth is a bit more intense for the release, a bit stronger, but it just depends also on the practice and the movement as well. And we go in the other direction as well. Big circle movement. Moving from base of spine through to crown of head. And coming back to center. And we start to tap our chest, lovely ones, with the fingertips and that R sound. We're going to do once more. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to do our cow and cat. So we can stay with our mantra again of Sat and Nam. Taking some deep breaths as we inhale and exhale. Sat. Rounding to Nam. Truth is my name. Truth is my identity. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. You can also repeat the mantra in your mind. You can speak it out loud if it resonates for you. Sat. Nam. 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 And notice if you want to go slower with the movement, if you want to speed it up, find your rhythm. Be here now. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. Sat. Nam. We're going to hold in the cow position for a moment. Take an inhale and hold your breath. Holding the breath. And exhaling through the mouth. We exhale fully. And we're going to fully, on the exhale, hold again. Hold the breath on the exhale. Fully exhale and hold in that cat position. Coming back into child's pose, back into child's pose. You might want to sway here or be still. What feels good for you here and now. And as we come up, lovely ones, again, knees open, hands wide, we're going to draw big O shapes round and round in one direction first. And if there's any tension, pain, tightness, be gentle and allow your exhale to send some love, some golden healing light, some energy from the earth, Divine Mother, to those places with your breath and your intention. We're going to start to move in the other direction now as well, with those round movements, big step. Going in one direction. We're going to do it twice. We're going to go in one direction, then change. We're changing again, going back to the original side. And then again, changing back to the other side. Coming back when you're ready to rest in child's pose again. Bringing the hands towards you if that feels good. Palms up to the sky, elbows resting. Finding a child's pose position that feels tender and loving for you. And then we come up, lovely ones. So this is our hero pose when we're seated, like this, towards the heels and the calves. And we're going to do the Sat Nam here. We can also bring in the breath of fire, just to bring a bit more activation. So remember, the breath of fire is that. So the belly's doing that. So the gentle one is. So we can bring that in if we wish to. Otherwise, we can just do deep diaphragmatic breaths. So notice if you can sit like this. If it doesn't feel good, you can use a cushion here as well. Sometimes it helps us to have a bit more support. And if you can't sit like this, you can also just sit on your sit bones as well, okay? So like we do usually with the sit bones when we're sitting, so whichever way feels okay. And then we're gonna inhale, exhale. We may be aware of the Sat and the Nam. We do our very gentle dynamic breath. Remember, if you want a bit more activation, you can do the breath of fire. Go faster. If you want a bit more gentleness, you go slower. And then you can do the breath slower as well. It's just that. So remember, the inhale is when we're arching the back, lifting the chest. The exhale is when we round. Again, it's our cow and cat, but it's seated. If you want to go back to all fours, you can do that, the cow and cat. But if you can be upright here, I invite you to go with this. So we're going to go for about another minute, if we can. Releasing and receiving, releasing heaviness, releasing pain, releasing fear, releasing density, inhaling activation, inhaling life force, inhaling presence, inhaling grounding, inhaling healing, inhaling whatever you need. Over halfway. Awaken that energy, that Kundalini energy. On the next inhale, we lift and hold. We're lifting through the root lock here, so we're pushing the belly button towards the spine. On the inhale, holding the breath, root lock activated. I'm going to exhale out through the mouth. We'll do our rounding here. Chin towards the chest, shoulder blades apart. Fully exhale and hold breath. Fully exhale and hold breath. And we come up, lovely ones, well done. From all fours position, we're going to tuck the toes under, curling them under, hands walking back. We're going to come into our forward fold. So check in if the spine is feeling a bit sensitive today. My hands might be higher on the thighs. And then you're doing your neck to the left and right. If you're okay to clasp your elbows and go a little bit lower. And we'll start to sway. And those of you doing your swaying, you can also gently rock back and forth, not too much. Let it be a light movement, like you were in the wind. And you are gently rocking with that soft breeze, like branches of a tree. And then the hands come on the front of the thighs, lovely ones. So feet go a little bit wider. We're going to arch again here. This is like a cow and cat movement again. So we're arching the spine. We're looking up with the head like a cow position. We're rounding into our cat. Sat, nam. Sat, nam. So you're tucking the tailbone under. Sat, you're arching on the sat, rounding, tucking under on the nam. Sat, nam. It's the same position, but we're just doing it in a standing way. The knees are slightly bent to help you to ground and have some stability. Hands are on the thighs and not pressing down on the knees. Sat, nam, sat, nam. Two more. Sat, nam, sat, nam. We'll let the arms dangle, lovely ones, in our forward fold. You can keep the knees slightly bent. We're going to curl up, roll up. Going all the way up, we're going to swing the arms back and forth. Inhale, exhale. Taking some deep breaths. And feet go wider than hips, and we're twisting to the left and the right. And we're rocking with hands on the waist, rocking the hips to one side then the other. And drawing big circles. And in the other direction, well done. We're doing our little bouncing movement here, so we're keeping the feet flat. They might be a little bit closer now, about hip width at least. And then I'm going to start to shake it out, lovely ones. You can keep with the sound or not. The sound just has a soothing effect on the nervous system. Bringing shoulders to the ears, inhaling, exhaling. Sharp exhale out through the mouth. Two more. Tension moving out. Worries melting away. Fear it out, breathe it out. Two more. Bring that vitality, wellness into your awareness, into your body, into your breath. Well done. Big shoulder curls. Big shoulder curls. So shoulders are moving back together. Strengthen your standing position. And then we're doing it in the other direction as well. Shoulder blades apart and away. And remember, in this position, there's a tailbone tuck we can do, so you can see it's in kind of like this tucking in position, then it goes back into the neutral, and then it might come further out, and then it tucks in with the movement. So you're working through your pelvic floor muscles as well. Doing a lot of work around our spine to allow the energy to flow, the life force to come in and come out, so that we can be energized and feel healthy and whole. Good. I'm going to bring the hands up, lovely ones. Just take them wide and then up to the sky as we inhale. Doing our shush breath. We're going to do the shh. And hands wherever they need to go. Lifting what we need to from the earth. Inhaling. Grounding on the shh. Last two. Last one. Back into our forward fold. Option for hands on front of thighs or elbow clasps, or hands just dangling. And just notice you're going to rock here, side to side, back, forth. You want to just be still for a moment. Then bringing the hands down towards the floor, we're going to step back into downward dog, lovely ones here. Hands nice and wide, lifting up through the sit bones. Looking towards the feet, so we start to bend one knee and straighten the other leg. Bending one knee, straightening the other leg. Having some spaciousness between the shoulders. Spreading the fingers like rays of sun on the floor. Really using the exhale to release tightness in the hamstring. Sit bones towards the sky. We come onto all fours. And we're going to come down into puppy pose. So the hands are going wide, the chest is melting, the pelvis is lifted, so it's more of an activation around your heart, shoulders, upper back. And just letting the head rest wherever it can. Coming back into child's pose when you're ready, back into child's pose. We're going to do 5 flying cow movements here. So we're lifting up like a sunflower to the sun. We're grounding down. Lengthening. Releasing. 3 more. Remember, you don't have to fold all the way forward. There's an option to also be in the seated position. Just checking with your lower back. Not forcing. We're flowing. Listening. Tuning in. Have a rest when you're ready, lovely one, have a rest. Take a moment. Take a moment to recall your intention. Recall your intention. Okay, so we're going to step the left foot in front. We're going to step the left foot in front, just doing a little bit of a stretch here. Left foot in front in a lunge. You can stay in this position so the hands are out to the sides. They might be flat or on your fingertips, not on your knuckles, please. And then you might come up on the ball of the back foot to have a stretch there as well. And I'm just doing a very gentle bouncing movement here, so you can do that. You can also just be pushing back towards your heel more. And then the leg comes down. Go back onto all fours, we're rocking left and right. And then we're stepping forward, lovely ones, with the right leg. Coming back into our lunge, so just making sure at the front that ankle and the knee are aligned, just checking with your hands. And then we can lift the foot off at the back through the ball of the foot, and we can do a little bounce and a push back on the heel. If you need to keep the back knee on the floor, you can also do that as well. Deep breathing to release. Maybe your Ujjayi breath. If you wish to, deep diaphragmatic breathing. And release and down. And back onto all fours. And maybe noticing, was there one side that felt a bit more intense? If there was, I invite you to come back to that side. Otherwise, you may wish to go back to your left for 2 or 3 breaths. And then back to your right side for 2 or 3 breaths. If you notice that one side felt more intense, then I invite you to focus on that side for 5 to 6 breaths. And you have the option to keep the knee down behind or to lift off. As we open through the hip and stretch out through the hamstring. And then when you're complete with that, coming back onto all fours, lovely ones. Rock them left and right. And then we just gently move them back and forth as well. You don't have to come all the way back towards the heel. We're going to inhale as we come back, sa. Exhale and nam. Sa. Nam. You can do your deep diaphragmatic breaths here. Inhaling to sa as we come back, exhaling to nam as we come up. We'll do 2 or 3 more. And then we're coming into resting position, lovely ones, into resting position. And then we have the feet out in front. Feet out in front of us, shaking out through the legs. Keeping the feet flat, feet flat. Then we're going to drop the knees over to the right side, maybe looking over to the left. And into centre, and then the knees dropping over to your left side. Looking over to the right. So we're just going to do that a couple of times, like windscreen wipers. With the legs coming over to the side, and into centre, to the side, and into centre. One more on each side, lovely ones. One more on each side. And again, let the legs be out in front and just giving them a shake. Legs out in front, shaking them out. Then we're going to bring the soles of the feet close together so you can have them further away from you or closer. Just depends on your hips here. And then we're just lifting, releasing a couple of times. I want you to just be mindful of your breath. You can do your exhale out through mouth. If there's some tension in your hip here, you might feel really not comfortable. There's a natural rounding in your spine. Your hands are clasped towards the feet, or you can hold onto your ankles. On the next exhale, beloved, we're going to just round and fold forward, fold and forward. And we come up from there, we come up. I'm just going to release in the shoulders. Just releasing in the shoulders, let them go up and down a few times. And as we come up again, once more into our standing position, we're going to come on the ball of the foot, releasing knee and hip, and the other side. So recommend this to do every day if you can. Go to one side and the other. We're going to do it once more on each side. Okay, so we're going to bring a bit of dynamic movement in here before we do our Kriyas. So this is one that's standing. So you can either have the hands in the Gong mudra, which is the thumb and index finger, when you lift them up, okay? Or you can just have your hands, palms, and just lifting up above your head. So we're lifting up the left foot, inhaling, and then exhaling down. And we want to keep the knee as high as we can in this movement. So it's not really about going too fast as opposed to knee is up about hip width, hip height if you can. And when you're ready, put the timer on. Okay. You can use your breath of fire. So remember the breath of fire is that. Hands are going up and down with each leg. Bringing in energy, activation. Doing well. A few more seconds to go. Last 15 seconds. And remember, you can find your own rhythm with this as well. As we finish, lovely ones, we come into standard position. Into standing, I'm just going to come down so you can see where my hands are. So hands clasped. Stay in the standing position if you can. Hands clasped. Inhaling. And exhaling. And gently coming down. So that's a great one to do just for energizing as well. And come down into your seated position. Down into your comfortable seat. Have a sip of water, lovely ones, if you need to. Noticing that heat, the heart rate, the breath. Just taking a pause as you need to. If you've got your blanket, remember you can wrap it around your waist if you wish to. It's a really nice support for your lower back. Just do a little demo. So just taking the blanket that you have, and you can just do it. Take it round your waist, and then bring it in to the center. And just taking some inhales and exhales. Okay. So ready for our breathing activation, our Kriya. Okay, lovely ones, we're going to bring the shoulders up and down like this. Together. When you're ready, and you're doing breath of fire, you can also exhale out through the mouth if you wish to. Closing the eyes. Focusing on breath, awareness of the third eye. Finding your rhythm. So remember, you can go slower as well. Notice what feels aligned for you at this time to practice. Faster, slower. In as we lift up, out as we release down. Get ready to inhale and hold, lovely ones. Inhale and hold. Root lock squeeze, squeezing in the perineum. Belly button towards the spine. And out through the mouth, breathe. And inhaling, holding, squeezing, activating your root lock. Muladhara Bandha, as it's known in Sanskrit. And final one. Inhaling, holding, root lock activation, and releasing. Let the arms shake out, releasing in the body. Okay, so we're going to change it up a little bit. So we're going to do our box breathing to begin with now. We'll do our box breathing and then we'll do a couple more Kriyas. Okay, so the box breathing, remember, is gently just inhaling on the same count. So we inhale on the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling and finding that rhythm. Holding. Exhaling. Holding. And staying with that, with your breath, with that rhythm, with that count. Awareness within. Inhaling, holding, exhaling and holding. Has a calming effect on your nervous system, a relaxing effect on your body, on your thoughts, on your mind. I do this practice every day. I find it super beneficial for me personally. It really helps you to set up for your day. And if you've been in any stressful situations, it can really calm your nervous system and ground your energy. And then just releasing the breath, releasing the breath. And then we're going to do our alternate nostril breathing. Lovely one, so easy to explain when I use the right hand. So we're using the right thumb to close the right nostril, inhaling left, ring finger on the left, exhaling on the right. Inhale on the right, close the right, exhale left. Inhaling left, exhaling right, inhaling right, exhaling left. And you can use those two fingers, the index and the long finger, to rest on the third eye. You do this from one side to the other. And as we move to the right, we're visualizing the sun, the masculine strength, the activation. On the left, we're visualizing the moon, the receptivity, the feminine. And noticing how you are, beloved. If you feel like you need some more energy at this time, you can just focus on the right nostril, in and out through the right. If you need more relaxation and grounding, you can focus on the left. Or you can just keep moving as we have been, from the right to the left, to the left, to the right. And we're going to remove the hand and just see ourselves visualizing in that breath, staying with the breath. And just having the same rhythm. No need to use the hand at this time, just visualizing breath coming in and out from one side and the other, the left and the right, the right and the left. And let's take an exhale and have a little stretch, whichever way feels good. Shaking out through the hands. If you need to have your legs out in front and give them a little shake, please do that. And then we're just going to do our last two Kriyas now, lovely ones, that we've been practicing over the last few sessions. Just going to make them a little bit shorter today. Okay, so our shield of prosperity, left hand over the right, and it's that O-shaped breathing, okay? Left hand over right. You might notice the hands coming closer to the thigh, depends on your arms. Wherever it feels good, I've got long arms, mine need to go a bit further out. So when you're ready, let's begin. When you're ready, let's begin. Shield of prosperity. Inhale and exhaling. Eyes gently closed. Awareness between the eyebrows. Inhaling on the lift, exhaling on the release down. You can go slower. O-shaped through the mouth. Life force energy streaming through. We're bringing in here blessings, miracles. We're bringing in protection, healing, anything that we need. Be gentle with yourself, but also let that power that is within you and outside of you channel through you. Becoming a portal for miracles and blessings in your body temple, in your awareness, in your essence. Just a little while longer, you're doing really, really well. Just a little while longer. And we're going to get ready, lovely ones, to lift up and lift up through the hands, palms together. Inhale, hold the breath, squeezing through root lock, lifting out through the mouth, O shape. Two more. Inhale, final one. Inhale and hold, lifting through those arms. Knuckles towards sky, lengthen through spine. Shake it out, well done. We're going to finish up with our hug practice. To welcome those miracles and blessings. I am a miracle, I am a blessing. And remember, the right hand, right thumb comes under the left thumb stays close. Hug. We really want to have the sides of the hands, each of these fingers. In astrology, in Vedic astrology, they represent the different planets and bring in those blessings, that star alignment that is for us. Hug. Okay, when you're ready. Hug. Closing the eyes, awareness of the third eye. Hug. Becoming a channel for a higher truth, a higher love, a higher version of you. That is you. That is the best of you. Hug. Finding your rhythm with the mantra. the hand movement. And as we do the hug, the belly button is squeezing towards the spine on that hug, 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 hug. Receiving the activation, receiving the blessings and the miracles. I am ready, I am open. I breathe and receive. Breathe and release. Hug, 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 hug. Awareness turning inwards. Let yourself tune into the higher guidance that is starting to stream through, if it hasn't already. Hug, 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 hug. Hug, 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 hug. And cupping now as we come into the close of this, cupping our hands to receive the blessings like they're coming from a waterfall from the divine. Allowing them to come through your hands as you breathe in and receive the blessings. And gently hold the breath, receiving the blessings through your hands into your heart. Gently exhaling. Inhaling, holding as you receive those blessings, those miracles, those activations, the insights, the ahas. And releasing. And once more. And releasing. And just coming into any kind of stillness that feels good for you, beloved. Any kind of stillness, seated or lying down. And allowing the golden healing light from the skies come down through the crown of your head, bringing in blessings, bringing in miracles, bringing in truth and guidance, wisdom and love. And as that energy moves from the crown of your head and through your body, the Divine Mother is coming through your feet, the energy of the earth, bringing nurturing, divine feminine, mothering, nourishment. And we allow these two energies to meet at your heart center. And if you have any physical pain or mental worry or emotional distress, we allow the energy of Divine Mother, the energy of the golden light, to share healing, insight, tenderness, whatever you need. Let yourself be supported, let yourself receive. Let yourself be supported, let yourself receive. Let yourself be supported, let yourself receive. There's nothing to be scared of here in this moment. You are safe, you are loved, You are divine. Remember who you are, beloveds. Remember who you are. And knowing that you can carry this energy through your day and evening and through each moment. All you have to do is be intentional, to visualize, to take a moment to visualize that energy, the golden light, the energy of Divine Mother, the energy of what resonates for you, and welcome it into your field of awareness, and then it comes from there into your body, into your breath. So beloved, you can stay where you are a little while longer as we get ready to close. Allowing yourself to feel safe, to receive, to flow with the rhythm of life, to trust yourself so that you can trust others and this higher power, this divine, universal consciousness that some call God, that some call love, that some call Great Spirit and Waheguru. Call it what you wish to, the essence is the same. And as we start to do these practices, we become a channel, like an instrument, for this divine, cosmic intelligence to flow through us. And there's big shifts that happen in our life that are for this higher growth and love. We're going to get ready, beloved, to start to close our practice. So you may wish to stay a little while longer, wherever you are. And to close, we're rubbing the palms together. And make the sounds of the heart. Ah. 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 With great respect and love, I honour my heart, my inner teacher. With great respect and love, I honour my heart, my inner teacher. With great respect and love, I honour my heart, my inner teacher. Thank you, beloved, for being here. Thank you, guides. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancient masters, for these practices. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Divine Mother. Thank you, Golden Human Mother. Remember, don't stress. Stay blessed. Love you so much. Thank you for being part of this. Have a beautiful, magical day, evening moment, and I will see you very soon. Lots of love, many blessings. Thank you.